My name is Beth Barilla. I'm the director of the Women's Studies program here at St. Cloud State. And the Women's Studies program was created to really focus on the experiences and contributions of women throughout the world to society, as well as the particular forms of oppressions that women tend to face. So when students take the Women's Studies major or minor, and we have both options here, they get a real breadth of exciting opportunities. They get rigorous academic curriculum that trains them in how women's experiences operate throughout the world. They understand how to analyze different social issues. So there's a lot of applying what we learn to the world around us. To that end, every class we have also includes an applied project. So a lot of students do activism. They look around their communities and they say, what's really important to me? How do I want to affect my community? And then we help provide them the tools and the frames of analysis to help them make that change. Our classes are really unique because they tend to be fairly small, so you get a lot of interaction with other students and a lot of one-on-one mentoring from our key Women's Studies faculty, Dr. Mumbi Mwangi and myself. And so there's a lot of class discussion, there's a lot of community that gets built, there's a lot of energy and passion about whatever social issues are happening at the time, and the classes really work to forge that, to apply your education. So it really provides students with a kind of mentoring and personal growth process combined with the academic skills that I think really make us stand out for men and women at this university. All right, so the kinds of men and women who declare a Women's Studies major or minor are the students who really feel passionate and committed to issues in the society around us, whether it's racism or sexism or getting people elected to public office or supporting community efforts for safety in their community, whatever it is. We tend to get people who really want to create change, who want to find a place for their voice in the communities in which they live, and who really want to find something to do that feels meaningful with what they're learning, so that it's both an intellectual experience but also a personal one. So students who are committed, we have a lot of students leaders, and if they're not leaders before they enter our program, they become leaders on campus by working with our program. When I first went to college, I was a super sheltered, very conservative white girl from the suburbs who walked into my first college class as a straight A student thinking I knew everything, to this teacher who had black leather pants, snakeskin leather boots, a long ponytail, and was a resident Marxist feminist in the economics department, and he rocked my world. I mean, he just rocked it. Everything I thought I believed I had to think about. Right? I had to ask questions. I had to be able to actually explain why I thought that. And in really becoming aware of that, I started to change some of what I think. And it's really that passion that made me become a professor. I was standing right under his office window when I looked up and said, I want his life. That's what I want to do for the rest of my life. I was going to be a business major. So it's that passion and that excitement that I want to infuse in my students, and part of why I'm becoming a yoga teacher now is because it challenges me to keep that excitement in my own world. So each day I learn a new pose. I am the student too, and so I get to bring that back into my classroom so that I identify with my students on a lot of different levels and can share that passion, excitement, and curiosity with all of my students, men and women.